Hello, hello, hi! This is RinoaIlian. I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm alive. I'm here, I'm alive, I'm alive, and I have hair wet. Sorry, I'm very rushed here, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, as you can see, I have my hair wet, but I'm not the only one. My girlies are all washed up and had their baths. Sorry about the small delay, but I needed to give my dogs a bath. And yeah, that's really much about it. We were really like closing on time, and I was like, oh my god, like bathing them, it's a whole ordeal. I love them so much, but they really don't like water. I've tried my best. I've read how to make them like the water, how to trick them into liking it. They're both cats. They don't like the water. It is what it is at this point. So yeah, but they're all paid up and they're all nice and they smell nice. Damn it, I couldn't find the shampoo that I like on them. I like this lavender shampoo on them, but I couldn't find it, so they smell like oranges. It smells nice. Oh, she's giving me kisses, and that's Kirara. I'm not gonna show her because she already went on the whole ordeal of going to the bathroom and getting bathed, and after I give them a bath, I have to take a bath because literally it's a whole splash. So yeah, I'm also bathed, showered. Yeah. Anyways, people, this is this is not what you came for. This is chill Genshin Monday. Finally chill and finally Monday. Well, actually, well, we're getting into the Archon quest part 2, so let's get into it. I have 3 hours for you guys today, so that's beautiful for me because it's 3 hours for me to do the Archon quest, and I love that. But yeah, it is what it is. I forgot to put again the settings because I was bathing my dogs, so it is what it is. I'm just gonna do that off camera a little bit, and then we're gonna get into the Archon quest. Like I said, it's gonna be 3 hours, and I will be putting there like the last 5 minutes there. Oh. Hi Jimmy, and thank you so much. 1 year of subbing this amazing channel. I'm so grateful I found this wonderful channel. You're amazing, and I always say so. Oh, thank you so much, Jimmy. Thank you very much. Wait, it's been 1 year? Wow, dear sweet Lord. Life passes so fast, but thank you, Jimmy, and happy anniversary, I guess, of subbing. But thank you so much. Oh wow, been a year. Wow. Okay, no, yeah, time flies so fast. Let me just put here little settings. Okay. Sorry. I should have done that before, but like I said, I did. What's the name? I did not have time. This day has been of not having time at all. And I think that's that. Wait. Okay. Okay. Oh, this was already like this. Okay. Sorry. Perfect. Okay. How's my evening? No, thank you for being nice. Thank you. How's my evening? Everything's fine. It was pretty much the laundry day. Cleaning up and all that kind of stuff. It's also June, so I had to review the whole posting for June. There's still I still have a few missing things, but I'm gonna do them after the stream. I feel like just time wasn't enough, but that's what it is. My car is still pretty much well in the shop. No new. I don't think that the guy said he would try to do Monday, and then well I didn't get any news, so I'm assuming that he could not do it Monday. So I'm assuming it's gonna be done tomorrow, and then like I don't know when I'm gonna pick it up, if it's gonna be on Tuesday or if it's gonna be on Wednesday morning. But in the meantime I do have a shift to get to, so it is what it is. 2 shifts to get to. Anyways, oh wait, my camera, I didn't put my camera. Oh no, yes I did. Wow, okay, I'm efficient. Sorry. Anyways, people, I feel that the camera here is off. I put my sofa differently, but I think I'm gonna move myself because I'm like weirdly looking at this at the TV. Sorry. I think more or less that's fine. Anyways, now I can't see the computer. It's a little bit the glare with the lights and everything. I'm sorry you didn't get your car back. No worries. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there at some point. It has to, right? Anyways, let me. Well, this is not. I just can't not have the red. Wait, do I really need to click on it? No, there's something else. I really need to at some point do this, but not to. I really have a hard, like. Remember that I go into things like into challenges without really reading the instructions. This is the kind of thing that like, even when I have read them a little bit, I cannot grasp the. I cannot grasp it. I really need to like dumb it down video, or like I really need to put my head into reading the manual. But I really hate not, and it's such a nice vibe and everything about theater and the Hexes Circle and the flying stuff there and the whole library thing. But I really can't get. Damn it. Anyways, I really want to get into it, but I really don't want to. It seems like so overcomplicated for nothing. Okay. Sorry, my small rant on that, but we need to get to the quest. It was we're at a good point. I saw, without seeing spoilers, but I saw the title of some videos, like people saying that they didn't like this quest at all, like to the point that they were like asking Hoyo to rewrite it. So now I'm getting scared. But so far, my experience, not tainting, I didn't click on the video, not tainting the experience, I'm liking it so far. I'm a little bit scared for the end, because like, for this quest to look amazing, feel amazing, and then like, I don't know. Anyways, it scares me. I'm gonna switch to my story team that I couldn't switch last time. Wait, story team. Okay, there we go. Oh, I have a story that you're gonna really like. Yo, go on.
Cyno and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
Well, I don't know if I want to rewatch this, but I don't think I can skip.
There's so many Jinn. We can't let them get into Aaru Village. Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the others, this whole thing will be resolved before you can say Mora. Off you go, Plumpy.
I don't think that I ever saw the name of this genie, or maybe I saw it and I just didn't register it at all. I thought literally its name was Genie.
Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000 mora.
This was the funniest part of it, though.
20,000 mora. 100,000 mora. Final offer.
So she's a hired partner.
After all the offers and everything, like, he has he has the audacity to just say the obvious.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and...
I mean, it is a very abnormal situation. Why would you think?
Have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation. How dare you treat my messenger like this? You wanna play rough? Two can play at that game.
I wonder if the money was to, like, the money to offer, or was it the money to keep? I guess, like, money to play with and whatever you can keep, you keep? I don't know.
Looks
Okay,
like it's up to us now. Be careful, Collei.
Yes, master.
We'll fight and I'll get to the story because it looks interesting. I'm trying to eye it, but I also don't want to miss this. Oh, okay.
How did I pass out?
Where are they? Ah!
Never mind. Plumpy, it's time for revenge.
No. This reminds me of when you first arrived in the Dehya Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spinal Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Our first time playing side by side.
Fighting side by side. I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
Oh, I'm really not doing this well, but I'm also trying more to read than anything. I know that they're talking, but sometimes they talk very low, or some phrases are very low, and I miss half of the context, so I'd rather follow along reading. Also, not that I'm doing better without the reading. I hate that whenever I press down, there's no one there, so... Does that mean that someone is gonna join? Wait, someone's run away?
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Okay, that worked better.
There's too many of them.
Someone join me.
I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Tighnari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jinn are pouring in.
Oh.
We're moving the villages to the north as we speak.
Is
We're
this
hemmed
this
in.
way?
This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a lot smaller.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bad
Why is
news.
Nilo standing?
Another line of defense has been breached.
Collei, go with them and assess the situation. Dori and I will hold the line here.
But Master, even with 3 of us, we barely managed to.
Nilo's
This is
standing
not
there.
a discussion, Collei.
Oh, damn.
Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her sleeve.
Dori.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes on me.
Oh my god.
Great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me, and the rest is back at the caravan. I should be able to hold out for a little longer, but still.
Call on Alice.
Master!
It's not time for discussion, damn it.
Need any help?
Oh. Yes, please, Nicole, damn it. You took long.
Huh?
What is it, Collei?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aaru Village is overrun by Jinn, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just help us.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path.
Damn it, Nicole, you do have powers though.
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Okay.
I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
Okay, you still continue your guise as an angel, which is true in a way, but at the same time, do you still owe? Well, I mean, we appreciate it, but more than guiding, you can also hide.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it for her.
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
Okay. Puppeting? Puppeteering?
Watch out! Jin incoming!
Oh, like or an enchanting.
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Okay. Like the eyes.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
Because something is working.
What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
But how do you...
Do you know what Collei is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
Oh, okay. Like I was like, that
It's
reaction
a
took its
song
time.
composed by the goddess of flowers. But very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments.
And the Jin were
Is
created by her.
Collei an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
No, not
The
that
Jin
she
have
can
actually
very well.
quieted down. Although, no, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing submission.
Clearly, the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very least, they're much calmer now.
Really? Let me try.
Oh, dude, no. What if it doesn't work on you?
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
No, they don't like it. They don't like it. Dude, shut up. No.
Don't stay away. I'll stop. I'll stop.
It seems like the song only works when Collei recites it. But why?
Chosen one? Or
Collei.
Nicole? Okay. Break out from good about. Oh, give me a pause. Give me a pause. No pause. Give me 1 second. Yo. Well,
Any luck?
no, we're gonna die. Like that black ghoul literally killed Jet's father. The only way out of here is by brute force, but too much force and the entire ruins might collapse. Oh yeah, no, that freaking out. The mechanism is right outside. Maybe there's a way to.
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
That's her voice. I don't know. I felt that it would be a little bit more high pitched. Damn it.
Huh? Wait, that sounds like...
Damn it. No.
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
I don't know. I expected it more high pitched, like the dancers.
Jet! Ben!
You.
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it?
I don't know.
There we
I don't know
go.
how I feel. Ah,
Come on,
Of course.
let's leave this place.
Wait, I need to convert this to later to ethers because people are talking of this stuff. I just can't believe it yet. Anyways. You. I'll look for. Wait, oh my god! Okay, wait. Oh my god! This is. Okay, no. Okay, like I get it. Where's the exit? Oh my god. We're not running with the. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, and me. I'm trying to look at the behind, but. Oh damn! Is this place gonna be forever like this? Is the father's place like that? I think the father's place is like this. Oh my god, okay. Wanna see? Yep. Does it go? Oh yes, it does go. Okay. Sorry, too curious. Yo. Jet's voice a little bit too mature. I don't know. Damn it. Sometimes imagination is... I don't know.
Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
Hmm?
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves.
What's the name?
Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news.
Okay.
I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life.
So Masaira chapter has finally come to a close. Okay. Was Masaira the dad of like the other girlie that also passed away? Or Masaira was the one of the that had like some kind of like knowledge on machinery, and he had Ben? I don't know. It's been so long since I did this quest. Wait. They did not Masaira. I need information on Masaira. But if ever, like, for those that don't know who Jet is, Jet Ufaira, sorry, again if I'm mispronouncing, Jet Ufaira, Hindi, desert-born mercenary, once explored the mausoleum of the King Desert alongside you and witnessed the sacrifice of her father, Jebrael. Afterward, Jet returned to her father's homeland and joined the Tani tribe, hoping to lay her parents' relics to rest at the Eternal Oasis. While searching for the Eternal Oasis, you met Littlepar, the mother of the Jinn, and gradually uncovered the conspiracy hidden by the Tani tribe. After destroying the Tani tribe, Jet founded her own mercenary company and continues to roam the Sea of Sand. Yeah, there we go. Well, she just said. But so Masaira chapter has been. Remember to wipe the blood of your. I don't think that she can at this point.
What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben, huh?
No! You're like one of the most memorable NPCs in the whole like Sumeru area. Like, for that matter, in many nations, to be fair. But
of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Heck yeah. You briefly recount the events of your recent travels to Jet.
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We're here to look for Littlepar.
That bottle? Seriously?
She didn't like her.
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through.
She's
Surely,
passed on.
with everything's been going on in Gurabad, she must have woken up, right?
Passed
Only
on.
one way to find out.
She's gone. Well, maybe she's gonna come back. Who knows? Quest progressed. Okay, I have a pause. Okay, so I was taking a break at work and my coworker walked in. I asked her, have you been playing any games lately? And she said, yeah, I've been playing Prior Lives. I love it. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing, Jimmy. Yeah, I was like, I wanted to read, but I couldn't read the last phrase because I was like, I was trying not to miss the bit of the story, but for the life of me, oh, that's so nice. I'm liking that. I like, to be fair, like, now that I like I said, I've been interacting with the content online, so like now it's like pretty much everywhere for me. But again, I think the majority of people, yes, like I said, you see once or twice like a video like complaining about something, but majority are enjoying it, and I'm very glad that to be the fact, you know. So not surprised. Yep, and then I said, you know, I know one of the developer sister, and she said in Canada. And I said, yeah, she's super nice. Thank you so much. Oh damn, dear sweet Lord. But yeah, no, I said that they, I don't know, they really been doing some great work, and I'm so happy also that my brother actually came back to actually stream. I don't know if he's gonna keep streaming. I really hope that that's the case, but he's also been streaming his stuff, and I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for both of them, for the whole team. It's very nice to see that. Oh. Wait, it's not here? Oh, it's here. Oh, we're gonna teleport. Trigger the chess piece, but I can't remember this place. Why are we operating? Okay. Why are we teleporting here specifically? Divergence leading to oneself. Look for Lilupar. Was it the insides of the? Oh my! I'm getting confused.
Let's see. She should be around here somewhere.
Here's what.
Found her.
How? Oh. Well, she said goodbye here, but for me it was like she passed to the other side. I don't know. So her spirit just went to sleep.
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master.
Okay, see? The boys that Jet has and the boys that Lilupar has, put them on the other side, and that's how I feel that I would have listened to their voices. Lilupar being, you know, like this mysterious figure that like literally was the woman that put like the ruin of like kingdoms and kings and everything in her down. Like she made the downfall of civilizations, and she sounded like so, you know, like a what there's a word for that. What's the name? A femme fatale. Like literally, like I don't know, like a very seductive way of speaking. And like when I hear Jet, like Jet was more like she literally began as a kind of an immature, like a little bit impulsive girly that loses her father. She goes on this journey of trying to find herself and stuff, but still trying to grow as long and going with like very obviously like she being an assassin for the tribes of like Tanit was like a whole thing that you could say like, oh, I don't know, maturing much, you know, but I don't know, you still feel like she has like some kind of immaturity that she's you know developing out of it. But I don't know, like the voice that she has sounds like a young, not that naive, but young voice. And like what Jet has, it's a very like kind of like femme fatale, seductive voice. And I'm like, just the other way around, and it would have been perfect. Like these voices are great. Don't get me wrong, no shade on the voice actresses. It's just the direction that I guess that the director, the voice director like asked out of them. I don't know. Anyways, this is my little 2 cents on this, but let's continue. I'm glad to see Lilupar alive because I actually like her being, and I don't like these kind of characters in general, but like her story was like it was deep, you know, you could feel the deepness of the story. Anyways.
Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The 4 of us back together again.
Sounds like Nicole.
Imagine that.
How you been? Also, she didn't used to talk like this. Like, imagine that. I don't know. I hope this wasn't a rude awakening.
In truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in. But it did give me the chance to reunite with you, dear master, so I shall overlook their folly. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamity stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long time, until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent.
A foreign land to the west, could she mean Natlan? Gurabad isn't far from there. Did the abyssal presence beneath this city fall silent when we defeated Gosoithot?
Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken.
Okay.
Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul, and now they've released the djinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the djinn and scatter the storms.
Thank you, Lilupar.
Absolutely. The same sentence.
No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
Noises, neighbors. I'm okay with that.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again.
Okay, see the way she moves? The way she moves like this, and then like a deep voice. The sandstorms are gone. The sun shines. The sun shines bright again. See what I mean? It doesn't fit her personality. It's just too deep. It's just too. I don't know. Sorry. Okay, let's go.
When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Was it?
Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked.
That goes for me too.
Well, there shouldn't be any more djinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Yeah, let's head back to the Temple of Silence.
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Sure.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
She sounds like Nicole. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
The storms have stopped. We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup.
Okay, sorry. Let your brother know his game is going around. Congratulations to him and his team. Absolutely. Heck yeah. I'll pass the message. Yo, Xiao. Please. Be okay, Xiao. Okay. I don't know. Damn it. I'm gonna search if anyone like goes along with my opinion of the voices. I don't think that I'm the only one to think that I don't know. I know that it's always hard to voice something that was never voiced. Someone fictional or not fictional.
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
I don't
don't know.
What to say.
This plan sounds a little too risky for my liking. Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we activate it.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Kaveh, Faruzan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
Happy to hear his name.
You're back.
Yes.
Everything all right?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I got friends.
And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Oh.
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kaveh, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
There we go.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Should they say
Who's
that?
they?
Oh my god. Oh, come on.
Do people not say that?
They
Not
do.
in the desert.
No.
Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved? What did you find?
You tell everyone what happened in Gurabad.
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Okay, now I'm a little bit afraid. That we didn't go directly to the Ermin Soul. Like, we literally just said, like, oh yeah, this guy trapped us to buy time, and we are not going after the guy to buy. I'm pretty sure he went after the Ermin Soul, so maybe.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So, this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger subordinate.
Yeah?
Yeah, we don't buy
Is there
it.
something weird about that?
Now that he mentions it, it is a little strange.
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in NOD-KRAI.
He was clearly unwilling to answer our questions when we first met, so why would he admit to being Dottore's subordinate later?
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
Yeah, but I don't think it's the most
I
important
wouldn't
thing.
go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful, should trouble come knocking later. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar.
Didn't she not like her? Oh, also,
Jet?
don't
Are
they know
you
each
with the
other?
Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
And I didn't expect to switch from a serious conversation to them talking, which I'm not saying it's not gonna be serious, but...
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Okay, we really are going everywhere to get everything from the desert, but also, really? Did they? We just used it. Why would they add this right now? Was that really what they added? I mean, I know what it, well, it's, well, you can read what it is about. Basically, it's a chessboard that teleports you to places. Like, all the places that are on the chessboard, they represent real buildings. Anyways, I don't know why it's being added right now, even though we just used it. Maybe it's a delay, but who knows. Also, I took my time to read the profiles of almost every character, like, after the stream the other night. Quite interesting, some things. Not everything. But, well, not everything because I remember majority of the things. Anyways. Modify how? What resources?
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aaru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively.
I think that was mentioned, like, for, what's the name? What's her name? That was mentioned in the, in this mini event with, oh my god, the names, I'm not that's what I'm not, I should not have trouble with Layla. The mini event with Layla that we went to a temple, and I think it was that, either that or with Nefer, but I don't think with Nefer, because with Nefer we just reset her memories. I'm pretty sure it was with the mini event of Layla, and something with the king, the crocodile king? I'm not sure. Anyways, moving on.
If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aaru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
You know what? Heck it with it. We're gonna read the Aaru. An ideal realm fashioned in imitation of the heavenly principles act of creation, using knowledge and techniques of the goddess of flowers obtained from Celestia. Through it, King Deshret sought to forge a golden slumber that would unite countless forms of wisdom and dream. Though this vision ultimately failed, many souls of the desert peoples are said to still wander within it, which is what took Jet's father, actually, the Golden Slumber, if I remember correctly. Anywho, not that. Then there's no mention of the mini event. Never mind. Maybe I am wrong, or maybe it was mentioned. I just passed by. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aaru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
I did remember! Wow, I love myself! Okay, I don't have that bad of a memory. Even though Layla was the hardest thing in my brain at the moment for me to cop up. But, it's like, hey, I remember my stuff. Not everything. I do sometimes misremember stuff, but hey, I'm getting myself back.
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
According to our records, Aaru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aaru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aaru.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aaru and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer's a friend we met in NOD-KRAI.
NOD-KRAI? Funny. She showed up here earlier.
Oh, damn it. oh, I didn't mean to press. That was me. Sorry, I put it on my leg.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah. Had another lady with her, too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Really? They came here to help out?
I like this bits of her conversing, actually.
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made NOD-KRAI her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aaru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Oh. Well, Nicole made her appearance finally.
Nefer!
Why, hello! We're here to help.
We got added Nicole and Nefer. I don't think that we need to read those. They're fairly recent.
It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What do you mean?
Sumeru's in lockdown?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out. No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
I'm pretty much sure, like, again, maybe this is theory, but like, maybe, like, this is like kind of a infestation happening here. Like, maybe they're quarantining us. And if it's Alice who is quarantining us, I wouldn't blame her. She is, she's in charge of the borders. Why not put a border that will impede at least for a few, like, until they figure out how to control Irminsul? I don't know. Well, maybe it's a bad thing to say. Who knows? I don't know, but shouldn't people be able to leave? I don't know. Shouldn't people be able to leave? I would put it for so no one could come in, not to come out. I don't know. And I'll shut up.
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself. Irminsul is the source of Teyvat's ley lines, after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it.
I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Teyvat. It may have been implemented long ago.
Yeah, but the people.
Doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
Yep.
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
So you brought Nefer too? No, Nefer here, sorry.
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
A little bit, yeah.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
I love it though. Oh, we're gonna see
And
these.
why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
You did mention in your story quest that it was your home, and you did that also in the mini event. Like you also said that no, never. We don't buy it from you.
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time. So I do know a thing or two about him. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves. Wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call NOD-KRAI home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty, ultimately, is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
Okay, nice. Oh, that's why she is an angel. Well.
I refuse.
Oh, damn it!
What? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Nope.
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere.
She's not that.
You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
A big angel.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angels' demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. with the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish. All right, you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free.
How much will you need? You're not gonna melt this for all it's worth, are you?
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
Info.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh? Is that all?
Aww.
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the curatorium.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't worry, boss. You can count on me! And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in Aaru Village. Should be joining us before too long.
Wow, what a group.
Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aaru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aaru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with Aaru. We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
No, there's rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Oh my god. Introductions.
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in NOD-KRAI. Did I hear you mention Aaru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
She look like it?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought.
She is dressing in Sumeru
I'm
robes.
Dehya, an eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dori, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
My god.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without moving your mouth.
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
Well, it's not quiet. But also, like, in a lot of Genshin dialogues that they don't put the mouth to speak in, like, I'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about, Kaveh. There's a lot of that going on Tibet. I'm kidding. But, well, I'm not kidding, but I'm not, it's not part of the story, of course, I can tell. Anyways, but, wow, Cyno going for ventriloquism, it's like, it's very Cyno.
What is it, Collei?
Oh. Yeah, this is the person who helped you.
It's you! You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
Mm-hmm. I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor.
You could say she's a real creative type.
Oh, she is, absolutely.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone, if possible.
Damn. Okay, you're special, but let's not talk about it, like, you know, to everybody around. But also kill her. Damn it, Jimmy, you just want to kill everybody. No, I imagine you were talking about Nefer. More or less, I saw the chat appear on that moment. But poor Nefer, poor Nefer. Damn it, people! I brought the wrong snack, and I'm like, now I'm like wanting to go get the right snack, but damn it. I don't trust her. Well, to be fair, I don't think that Nefer trusts you either. But also, I mean, nobody should trust. Okay, nobody should trust. She makes it easier to trust. But wait, where is he? Should I? Oh, I can. Oh, I really need to figure out where are they. Okay, they're there. But yeah, no. I mean, I guess we can trust Nefer as in terms of the story, but. For the life of me, I don't think that I can, like, be friends with Nefer. I don't know. I have, like, complicated feelings about her.
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
Yep.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Collei doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
The only one that didn't come was literally Dehya, but I don't know why. Okay, I understand why Cyno and Tighnari. Technically speaking, even though they're not like real family, they are kind of family, you know. But Kaveh and Alhaitham, yes, they hang around these two other guys. But for the life of me, I love that, but they didn't have to come. This feels like prying. Like, shouldn't it fall into Collei's decision whether or not, like, all of them can be here?
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
These two?
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
Kaveh's like, I didn't know, but I'm so glad to know. We're here to support Collei through this. Well, I guess. But well, okay. If Collei is okay with it, I'm glad for her. But it should have been her call. I hope it was in a sense.
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Collei, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
Yeah.
I am.
Wait. What?
When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it.
But that wasn't what Elazar was about, was it? And I know that she got experimented by the Dottore. Was this information public? I don't remember, like, I don't know, sorry, Collei, I'm out.
The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories.
14. Don't know, maybe it's
Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with?
Also, maybe on the comic? The comic was so long ago, damn it. Anyway, let's move on.
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
That's...
What?
Yeah, even Little Bear is like...
Fascinating.
Where did Little Bear come from? It was just
You don't
around.
seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The
possibility crossed my mind when Collei recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the djinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the Eternal Oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence.
Well...
You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... It's a strange feeling.
Also, it didn't come with, like, pleasant surprises, you know? Like, with pleasant actual procedures.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Collei. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis' Ba fragments that I could bear. Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd? Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tighnari.
Not my intention.
Oh my god.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Oh, is she actually going to blue depressed? Oh.
Collei, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the Goddess of Flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The Mother of Dreams? Lord of Flowers and Oases? She must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
We won't let our efforts go to waste. But I still don't understand. Why me?
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with god remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted.
Well, how many of the kids that were experimented on survived? Like, a lot of them died from LSR, but, I don't know, I'm pretty sure, like, not many of them remain. Like, if we had to count for survivors, maybe we could count 3, I don't know. I feel that that would be an actual realistic estimate, if not, like, 2, I don't know, like, she could very well be the only one. But let's say 1 to 3. Let's keep going.
I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was likely assimilated by that will. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change. All right, any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aaru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting, to say the least.
Well, I just remember that not only Dehya did not follow Nefer, I'm pretty sure, like, Nefer was obvious that not to follow, but let's keep going.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Kaveh's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready.
This is a big team. It's a good team. If we could, you know, fight with all of them at the same time. Go to the Great Hall of Truths. Over there. Oh, Farson! Oh, yeah. And they kept talking about her, but she hadn't made her appearance. By the way, you can see the notes. Oh, damn it. There was a way to see the notes. But is it the... No, it's not gonna be here. Quest. Guiding notes. Oh, okay. There was some additions, but I think there were more people. Well, we're not gonna read all those. Oh, Hermanubis though. One of the King Deshret's 7 pillars, Saint Hermanubis. I don't think that I have heard the Saint Hermanubis saint part. The greatest of sages, the only one among the 7 pillars to ascend from humanity to the rank of God's familiar. Born to the Tighnari people, he was a sage and warrior known far and wide. Sincere, steadfast, kind and steady, he earned widespread respect. He was the guide of all priests, and within the academic world, he is honored as the foundational figure of desert civilization. Following the passing of King Deshret, Hermanubis led his people to the city of Tula, where he founded the Temple of Silence to preserve the steward of all manner of knowledge. To safeguard his lofty and hidden order, he shattered himself so that his power might be inherited by those who came after. So, to this day, the members of the Temple of Silence raise their voices in praise of Hermanubis. May his name endure through the ages, and his valor remain immortal across all time. As for his peers among the 7 pillars, whether they admit it or not, all held a deep-seated respect for Hermanubis. Even now, a millennium later, the mention of his name stirs memories of the days when they once gathered together in fellowship. Well, let's keep going, but I just wanted to... I forgot that I wanted to see that one specifically. Is the Instagram is still paralyzed? Yeah, but like next, well, it is a new month, so I'll schedule a paralyzed day, probably by the end of, maybe the 3rd week of the month, maybe, perhaps. I'm not promising things, but let me arrange it in the schedule. I do want to finish probably the house on my own time. I do. I've been thinking and thinking about it. Anyways, let's move on. What about RinoaIlian? Oh, yeah, that's...
Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Oh my god. Anyways, this little pause, but yeah, no, for RinoaIlian, we finished Resident Evil 0 and we check in with my brother, so yeah, that's the only thing that I will say. Let's keep going.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting as a hobby. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
Oh, well, if you insist, I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
Well, you do use a lot of magic. I would have hoped that you use your hands, but sure. Oh, well. Squirrel.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Look at the level of detail. It's so lifelike. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet. What do you think? Striking, isn't it?
Nicole, please. Please, don't make me cringe.
Kaveh? Kaveh, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Faruzan, didn't you used to study in our darshan? Come take a look.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called? What is it, youngster?
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind. I just started working on it, and this is how it turned out.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside. Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image. I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. It has a certain classical beauty about it. Kaveh! Kaveh!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Stop. Please stop with the squirrels. Squirrels are okay being a background cute little animal, and if they are not the background animal, yeah, it's not the heroism. Oh, damn it, please, no, please stop. Please, Nicole, you kill me with this. Whenever the word cringe appear on the internet, I really told myself, well, people are, like, exaggerating. Like, there's, like, people being, like, themselves, or people being, like, something a little bit more out of the ordinary. It's like, I was like, that's okay. Like, someone, like, I don't know, like, that they would, like, people went a little bit far beyond to call it whatever, like, it was first cringe, and then it was the eek, and stuff like that. I was like, people did jump to say all their cringe things and icks that they had about life, and like whatever made them cringe and whatever had whatever made them have the ick. I was like, I don't know, we're exaggerating about everything, because like then you find out how people are very specific, and they, like, I don't know, they, like, people got very comfortable to be like calling out things of other people that are pretty normal, like so I'm not saying that nobody has them and that nobody should have them, but to be like spouting them out loud everywhere, I don't know, I found that to actually be the actual ick. I don't want to be hearing, like, if you have the ick about the 100 icks that the girls have about guys. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know we may have things that we are not attracted to. That's okay. But, and this is not the case of attraction or anything at all, but, like, here's a character that I really liked her background, I really like her personality, and then they go off, it's like freaking Cyno all over again, and I like Cyno and his dad jokes, don't get me wrong, like, I still feel like, ugh, why again, like, when he could be serious, like, about talking about her movies and stuff like that, they fall into being, like, this comical character that, like, could be very well off being, like, I don't know, an amazing epic hero and an amazing epic, like, character, but they go on to be talking in a very comedical way, and instead of being serious about a subject, they fall into that as a I don't know, as a cope, as a mechanism, I don't know. But, like, her being so weird and quirky about her stories is killing me. Not saying that this, because at the beginning I totally understand it from the point of view of being a writer, of being a creative, of starting off with ideas that you're like, yes, this is, you know, this is trash, but that's okay. Like, it gets me going to start, like, writing something that is gonna hopefully be better than what I'm writing right now. Or, like, when you imagine these scenarios that you're like, they're pretty much 100% for my own pleasure of just imagining them and just being like, yeah, heck yeah, this is totally me self-inserting in something and me being okay with that. Because I don't share it, you know? But hearing Nicole do this stuff over and over and over. I saw this little clip about her, like, freaking throwing a giant cat into someone's story, and, like, instead of being an assassination, they were dancing, and then, like, this big giant cat falls into the story, and then, like, she gets awkward and, like, quirky about, like, her whole thing at the end, and I'm like, oh, it kills me to see her like this. It's because I've never had the experience of being, and to say it out loud, I don't say what makes me cringe or what makes me feel like this is so cringe, except her. This is the first time that I'm like, I have secondhand embarrassment and I can't help it, and it's just like, because I don't know if it's because I identify with the fact that, like, sometimes we creative people, we think some very weird things, but, like, her being so comfortable, I mean, maybe it's being this old that it's like, you know what, like, I'm gonna be myself no matter what, and I don't have any inhibitions about showing my quirkiness or my weirdness, but, like, I don't know, maybe I guess also in real life when I meet someone this quirky, but again, maybe not like her. She feels genuine quirky. But, like, sometimes you meet these people that are, like, quirky, but you feel like it's a little bit too exaggerated, that it feels almost performative, that it's scary. Her, it's just, it's like, you feel that it's genuine, but you're like, oh my god, I can't watch. It's like watching a train crash, and you can't look away. But it's also like you're supposed to feel good about the train crash for some reason, or they're trying to make you feel that that's the correct answer, like, to, like, this beautiful woman that is quirky and cute and weird. I'm like, I can't. I don't know, there's something about it that I can't, and I love her so much for her background and personality. I like a japper. I am japping so much. I'm gonna shut up. I promise. Sorry, I needed this rant. Love her, but it's so hard loving her right now. Okay. Sorry, moving on. Let's go. I talked too much.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
It'll be a masterpiece. Miss, I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Just call me Nicole. Madam Faruzan? Was it?
What? Oh, no. That wouldn't be right.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall look forward to seeing your new work. In this day and age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was truly a pleasant surprise.
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you Madam for nothing. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes stories about heroes. That must be why I've quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
Yeah, that's okay for now. That was painful to watch, but
Let's not tell Madame
Good idea.
okay, well that made more sense of how it was arranged, the conversation, instead of like facing them and saying that in front of. Okay, anyways. Oh, we can talk to them.
What's wrong? You look a little depressed.
Don't joke about it.
Collei got a fragment of the goddess of flowers, and all I got was one of the 7 pillars who served under King Deshret. I lost out, didn't I?
That's
my
what you're
God.
upset about?
Oh my god.
You're such a child.
What the No, I don't think that. Oh, damn it. Okay, I don't think that. Oh, there's Layla. Hi.
Oh, so many books. More than I could ever read in my life. But I've learned a lot that the textbooks could never teach me. I never realized that people in the distant past thought about some of the same questions we ponder today.
Fair enough. I think some questions are never gonna be that old. I really want to get to my right snack, people.
Good to finally meet you in the flesh. It's a little surreal seeing you here after exchanging letters for so long. In my head, the boss of the Curatorium of Secrets didn't look so young.
Sounds like you have some history then?
Any budding mercenary group needs a steady supply of intel. They, in turn, can prove an exceptional source of the same. The Curatorium of Secrets is happy to cooperate with friends from all over the world. If you're interested, you'd be very welcome to join our network too, Miss Dehya.
Can't say no to a solid partnership, especially out here in the desert. Having intel can mean the difference between life and death. But cooperation's built on mutual trust, and there isn't much contact between the desert and NOD-KRAI. So, I'm guessing you reached out to Jet first, Miss Nefer? What's behind your interest in the desert? Nostalgia? Or is there someone you're looking to take care of? Let's put all our cards on the table first. Things will go more smoothly that way.
Wow, freaking Dehya being I'm not the rookie. I'm the freaking expert. Like, wow, okay, this is like literally just, yeah, like we can do business, but don't treat me like a rookie.
I like your style, Flame Mane. Actually, I had this same discussion with Jet before we started working together. To be clear, I have no intention of using you for any ulterior motives. And I have no enemies in the desert as things stand now.
They all dead.
Were that to change, I wouldn't drag outsiders into a conflict that doesn't concern them. There's no point in doing certain things if you don't do them yourself. Wouldn't you agree?
Well said. Taking responsibility for one's own affairs is the way of the desert folk. Huh. It's like you're one of us.
You sure that's a compliment?
Absolutely.
I'll take it. Perhaps we can discuss our cooperation in more detail now?
Sure. I love working with no-nonsense people. And you certainly fit that description. I look forward to a fruitful partnership.
As do I, my friends.
Damn. She getting her team hero people, well, her allies at the very least. Is there more here? Any characters that I'm missing? Do we see anyone of interest? No? That's an easier way to go about this. If no NPC is shining, then it's not a talking NPC. Oh, wait! Are you the... Ah, Kakata! Wait, so, who? How? I don't... Okay, we need a note for him. I really need a note for him. Like, what happened to Karkata after... He didn't... I don't remember. I know that his owner died. And that was about it. Okay. If we found Karkata, I guess we can find something else here. Just don't know how... Okay. I really underestimated... Oh, wait. Underestimated how big this place was, actually. Didn't remember it this big. Oh, I cannot climb. Okay, they're no longer there. Okay, let's move on. I'm taking too much time. I'm not gonna check the third room. I think it's closed, actually.
Useless.
There we go. Oh, Kaveh is still alone checking on that. Should we check on him? Oh, we cannot talk to him. Well, saves me time. Yeah, the third place is closed. And that squirrel, hopefully it's not here when I come back. Please. Go to the Great Hall of Truths. Let's play that and I'll go get my stuff. Oh. Okay. I'm still here. Still here. Oh. Still loading. Oh, okay. Thank you for not starting without me. Yeah. It's okay. Just I really needed my stuff. Okay.
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
This got a little bit dragged, like for us to get here. I don't know. Just a little bit, not too much. Yet. Let's progress, save.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now, a tourist attraction? Closer inspection reveals many familiar faces. To what do we dusty old fellows owe the honor? Surely you're not just here to chat.
Just a little bit.
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather enormous project.
Ho, enormous, you say? How large, then? Larger than the gaping void in our lives? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. All this activity is making for quite the special day.
Well, that's more like her.
I know that laugh. Lilapar? What on earth are you doing here?
This is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you three get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings. Truly hysterical.
Why, you... Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilupar. Goatee, Crocco, and I all have the same problem. But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human bodies, and others are imprisoned eternally, leaving not a single shard behind. It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important. Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens to burst you at the seams.
Turf.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Mine. Like, we the masters.
Time is of the essence. Let's get down to business. We come to you, O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us your aid. As for precisely what we need your help with, it's a long story. So, to demonstrate our sincerity, we are prepared to first resolve the problems that plague the three of you.
All right, stop arguing, Crocco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The three questions are the crucial thing here. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless, with the passage of time, you have found a new answer?
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question, it's the answer to all three of them.
Oh, okay.
All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Well. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aaru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time, to bring love and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all things back to their point of origin.
Oh. I guess the answer was right. That was magical work. Wait, don't be oh, okay. Well, okay. I can forgive this. Not like in Liyue. What I mean in Liyue, it's like some of the, what's the name? Oh my god, the word is escaping me. Oh my god, why? You know in Liyue who I'm talking about, the two like very special beings that ended up being like very random NPCs. Anyways, at least this is like the Moon Sisters, I guess.
This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long time. You have my sincere gratitude.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You 3 seem to be in good spirits.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely hope you never have to experience it for yourself. Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you, Thoth, the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease, seeing you two getting along so well.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Cyno, and this is the former Spantamot sage, Cyrus. But I'm guessing none of that means a whole lot to you.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about with my chosen disciple.
You're like a helpless parrot. Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness is one of my finest qualities. I thought I ought to share its fruits with you two.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions. Let's not forget, it was my persistence that won you both your freedom.
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young ones.
I'm sorry?
Because they would give you wishes?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something for you in return.
Nice.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been seen before. And we need your help.
Cyno and Nafis recount the various incidents.
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another, whether we were its cause or consequence.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
You heard that?
Not Apep, surely. Not vicious, cruel Apep, who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts. Ah, good heavens.
I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons. I suppose she and Kusanali must have some history.
A little bit.
You can help us make history too.
Sethos is like, forget about that.
A smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aaru and making some modifications to it, we can use its technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aaru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself. Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aaru up over such would be...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aaru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve. Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues. We have no choice but to go all in on this.
I would let them
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aaru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru. They need you, and they need Aaru.
See, this is the kind of Cyno I need.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
Naturally, yes.
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally.
Oh.
You claim that you wish to open Aaru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this, are you sure of your decision?
We are sure. Before people can dream, they must first live.
If your minds are made up, very well. We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss this further. Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu. Once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret. But now, we invoke the right to awaken you with our voices.
Oh, damn, okay, so I can feel this strange sensation. The ground is trembling as if answering to the call of the Gold King. But, so the 5 of them survived. One is with Cyno. Who is the 7th one again? Oh, come on!
Saint Bennu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Saint Shezepank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Okay, so we get the freaking, like, voice... What is going on? Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to read these, people. Okay. Oh, should we read after? We should read after.
Ah, Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it has been. I trust you are keeping well.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with that same phrase. In life, death, and now even beyond.
Al-Akhmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to Aaru and permit them to perform technological renovations. You have the right to support or oppose the motion.
Why did it sound French for a second? Present-day Sumeru. I don't know that it was... Okay, moving on.
Aaru is the pride of Al-Akhmar. Opening Aaru requires the unanimous consent of the 7 pillars. I hope you have a convincing reason to present to us.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget that while Al-Akhmar was a stern ruler, he was also a teacher of wisdom. A god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's greatest wish was to provide protection for his people. Let us then honor our God King's wishes as we consider our decision.
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon Apep, will never communicate with us?
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But Apep is, in fact, healing the Dendro Archon as we speak.
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
I ask the 3 kings. Can any of you vouch for the truth of this claim?
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Perish, you diabolical fiend!
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision. What sort of fiend would do that?
Yeah, he's a friend.
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpank, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do. Remember, the moment that Aaru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the Golden Slumber will return to the Ley Lines. And once the Ley Lines flow again, these souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul. To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased have a right to rest in peace.
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way. But no matter. Saint Binu approves.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aaru.
Okay. So no one against.
By the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will, let the gates of Aaru be reopened.
Wait, so when he mentions that all 5 are in agreement and Hermanubis' representative is in agreement, Apep was a 7 pillar? Was Apep ever in favor of the King Deshret? I'm very confused. I need to reread my history books in Genshin. Okay, I did not know that detail. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Wait, this Jet's father's gonna appear?
Hey! Look at that!
What's this? Are we under attack? No. Wait, it's...
I'm not gonna cry. This looks like the souls. This look like souls. Silhouettes approach us from the within the light, then pass through our bodies like wind through a veil.
Here you are. Through the sands of time. I see you.
Father. Father, is it really you?
It's Jet's father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the golden slumber, didn't he?
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown. Strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
I would.
You have to leave, don't you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Semayu, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is enough. Enough to set my heart at ease. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Oh, damn. That's a way to go.
Father!
Oh, damn. Okay.
Father.
Hey, Jet. Do you want something to eat?
Sure,
Maybe it'll help you feel better.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can finally rest in peace. I'm glad. It's a huge relief.
You've grown strong, Jet. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. My family, the good times and the bad. Goodbye, Father.
A little bit quick, but it's fine. And hopefully he can rest in peace for sure, because... Wait, are this gonna just... Okay. Disappear.
Me, what a touching reunion that was. It seems we did a good deed today.
I guess.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, Aaru is open. Now you have your opportunity, and with it, whatever trouble may ensue. Although Aaru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world. Perhaps the relationship between gods and humanity follows a similar principle.
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aaru, never to leave again for all eternity.
All of us? What does this have to do with me?
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aaru, allow me to present you with a gift.
Okay.
Using Aaru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself. This shall afford you some convenience. Unseen and unheard, From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done within the mausoleum.
Amazing. And all this is achieved just with the power of Aaru?
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret did not use it for this purpose does not mean that it cannot be done. So, marvel away. This is the reward you have earned.
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality. What about the technical side? Do we have the manpower?
Why, yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
Okay, Act 9. Just fall into emptiness. Okay. Kill him. Damn it, Jimmy. We're not massacring. We're not killing everybody. Oh, we can talk to.
Ah, fresh air. A wondrous feeling.
So
naturally.
weird to see them.
I have a sudden urge to stretch my legs. Can anyone recommend a suitable leisure activity?
I might have had some recommendations for you were this the past. But here and now, for someone who has just left prison, there could be no greater joy than simply being outside of it at last.
I could not agree more.
There we go. Okay. Jet.
As I thought, the so-called 7 pillars of King Deshret are as underwhelming as ever.
What do you mean? Not a fan of the boys' club?
As men, as individuals, and even as gods, they are entirely undeserving of my attention. Al-Akhmar once commanded me to select a king from among the people. So naturally my eyes will open only for one who is worthy.
Ugh. Can we talk about something else? It all sounds pretty complicated, and I haven't read that many storybooks.
You think this is a mere story? Well, many would also say that the journey you shared with your father is not but a tale. My life, your life, they are nothing but stories. Little girl, it appears that you really have grown. In the past, you would have flown into a blind rage at my words, but now you are unperturbed.
Oh, it's nothing. I just feel like you're right. Getting all pissed at someone for telling the truth is pointless. It only makes me look petty.
This alone is proof enough of your growth. You're doing well, my dear girl. You're becoming ever stronger. Strong enough to defend the people and things you hold dear.
You think so? I hope you're right.
I really think that they should have exchanged voices. I don't know. I still feel it's so surreal to hear them like that. There's no one else. Oh, no, yeah, the stage is over there. I cannot walk on the top of that. It doesn't let me. Oh, my friends are over here. Maybe I can see them to the right.
You must be Sethos, the successor to the Temple of Silence. Hello.
Yeah.
Yep. That's me. Nefer, right? That's what I heard the others calling you. Judging by your outfit, I'm guessing you come from the desert too?
That's right. Started off in the desert, went to the rainforest, then went from there to NOD-KRAI, where I work as an intel broker.
Huh. Well, this is interesting. You don't seem to talk about yourself all that much. Yet here you are, volunteering your life story to me. However abridged.
Maybe I'm looking to make some new friends.
I like making friends too. I'm easier to talk to than Cyno and a little more streetwise than Tighnari.
Which is why you came over this way, giving me the chance to strike up a conversation with you.
Was I that obvious?
I think you did fine. You were mindful of my attitude and hoped to lure me in through sentiment.
Lure you in isn't exactly how I'd put it. I see it more as an invitation.
An invitation to what?
To put down your luggage. Lay down your burdens. To return to your homeland. And be truly welcome in the place you once felt so estranged from.
You're a more interesting heir to Bamun than I was expecting.
Since you're familiar with my grandfather, I'll assume you're aware of our situation. I'd like to make friends with you. And I think you'd be a great asset to us. Not to mention the power you and I both hold. Originally belonged to the same organization.
Aha. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
What a conversation, but freaking Sethos and being like such a smooth talker. I love that though. Wow. Okay. What about you guys?
Do you hear that? Sounds like your teacher is scolding mine.
Huh. Classic.
Oh, I should have.
Did you see her? She's a former Vahumana student who dropped out of the academia and went to NOD-KRAI to work as an intel broker. There's more to her than meets the eye.
How can you tell? Do the Matra have information on her?
Some, but nothing telling. I'm basing it on the fact that she seems to be an expert liar. She can fool many with her words.
A sixth sense for liars after investigating so many of them, I take it?
Yep. What about you? What do you make of her?
A little earlier, in the corner, I noticed she gave some supplies to Jet and had her deliver them to the main group.
She's meticulous and highly observant.
Besides, what was it you said? Making it to the top is no easy feat in any profession. Anyone who's at the top of their game has to have some sort of edge over others.
That's true. But she's not the only one at the top of her game. I also am. And so are you.
Sure, but what's to guarantee she won't overhear us talking about her?
Don't worry. I have my methods. Sethos is distracting her.
Ah, I see.
Such a strange conversation there then. Sorry. Instant Ramen, I will unfollow if you don't play Parallels tomorrow. I'm sorry, Instant Ramen, I can't do it under threat. No, but also, we have a schedule, people, we have a schedule. And also, something is gonna happen, and when it does, remember the words I said, kill him. Oh my god. We don't need to kill our friends. Okay. Okay. Oh, no dialogue? And what's your prize student doing? What else would he be doing? Whatever yours is. And Collei is with them, I suppose. These kids are rarely apart, are they? Our elders always said that your school days stay with you forever. This goes doubly so for Sumeru, where school days can be long indeed, wouldn't you say? Absolutely, then. Well, does it look like I'm immune? Saddle as I am with you and Sadahadi. Damn it, sorry. Oh, what's that? Tired of us already. And speaking of Sadahadi, she mentioned out of the blue how you doodle on your books while you study. I think this woman has a crush on him. That's hardly all I used to do while hitting the books. She said that you once circled the name of the murderer in a detective novel, and that just in case someone missed it, you even wrote the murderer is so-and-so as a hint on the title page, no less. Oh my god. Did I know? That's machiavellical. That's evil. I suppose I always was the creative type. Oh, laugh it up, would you? Young Cyrus really was a budding genius, wasn't he? Oh, damn. Full of wild ideas, more like. And you're still very much like that kid, you know? A living example of how your school days stick with you. As they have with you, you straight-laced prig. You know what? Let's leave it at that. Might as well bear with one another rather than expect us to turn our lives around or something. Truth to be told, you should probably keep an eye on Cyno and his friends. We'll all need to tread more carefully than we used to. I will take care of yourself as well, alright? Don't let pressure get to you. That was a weird long conversation. I love that, but also why was it not voiced? It's so weird. It's the only one that is not voiced. Just because they're not, I don't know, vision holders? I don't know, is that it? They're not neither Jet or Lilupar, but okay, weird that they didn't voice them. Okay. Wait for a while. I guess we need to wait for a while. I'm just kidding. Thank you.
You must be the ones tasked by the Academia with renovating Aaru?
So little. Yeah.
That's right. Good afternoon. I'm Kaveh, and these two are Termezi and Naisaburi. Hey, Alhaitham, come and introduce yourself.
We've met before. This is Thoth, the Ibis King, and everyone knows these two. Afternoon, gentlemen.
I've only ever seen these two in murals.
Ah, the paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess. Precisely the activities we most enjoy, funnily enough.
No, only you enjoy playing chess. We were just humoring you.
I wouldn't go that far.
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the Academia indicates that this project requires expertise in various disciplines, including the deciphering of ancient texts, mechanical engineering, the restoration of ancient ruins, and elemental theory. The most capable minds in their respective fields are here before you. If there are no objections, we'd like to begin our work.
The artisans who built Aaru for Al-Ahmar gave their very lives to create this splendid work. Follow their example by giving your utmost devotion to this project.
I didn't know that. We'll do our best, of course, but we certainly won't be sacrificing our lives.
Such brazen words. Humans these days are a far cry from their ancestors. What little respect you show for King Deshret.
No, that's not what he meant. Please, don't mind him. He shares your sentiments, just not your, penchant for hyperbole. Assuming that's what you were going for?
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project like people in the legends of old. Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd have made it look a lot more visually appealing, but we were really pressed for time on this occasion. I hope you'll forgive me if it's a little rough around the edges.
Naturally.
If my fellow ministers deem this meager display of respect sufficient, I suppose I can consider agreeing to their proposal.
Why are you so preoccupied with the ostentatious displays of respect to Al-Ahmar? We should be trying to make things easy for them. You never know. We might have to rely on these young people to look after us in our old age.
Exactly.
So Beck is like, well, he doesn't have a body anymore.
This is Aru's mainframe. Be reminded to use it with great caution.
We certainly will. Thank you for your assistance.
You may attempt to lay out punishment should you so desire, though I'm afraid it would be futile. You and I both know that certain components of Aaru can only be operated by humans.
King Deshret always believed in humanity. Still, the reason that Aru's modules are designed that way is not so much because he trusted them, but more because he was wary of you.
Is that true? No wonder human artisans helped to build Aaru then. He actually required human assistance to create his greatest work.
Naturally.
Have you noticed that the Goat King keeps giving superficial responses? It's like he's just going through the motions and leaving the real debate to his colleagues.
They're gonna get along, Alhaitham with him, but also... It also almost feel like it's a... I don't know if it's the same voice actor, but it'd be funny though.
He understands the art of perfunctory speech. That's what earned him his position as the Minister of Ministers. It seems the rumors about King Deshret being a poor judge of character are baseless after all.
Excuse me for being blunt, but it sounds suspiciously like you're putting yourself on a pedestal and mocking me.
You're mistaken. And while there's nothing strictly wrong with making every conversation about yourself, it's not exactly a positive tendency either.
You? Whatever. I knew it'd be like this working with you. All right, let me past. I need to look at this console.
It's your job to activate it after all. Let's begin. Everyone, please proceed with the external checks and preparations as per the procedures outlined in the engineering plan.
Kill the ghost? I guess you meant the goat, but nope. We ain't killing anyone here.
Hello there, youngsters.
Oh no,
Whoa,
not the
the
floater.
Ibis King came to life. What do you mean, came to life? I've been alive the whole time.
You did say we could start our research, right? Are you having second thoughts now?
Okay,
I've reviewed the proposal. The work you're planning to carry out on this grand device is ambitious in its scope. You have ample confidence in your abilities, I take it?
I wouldn't say I'm feeling hugely confident, but given how bad things are, I'd rather at least try something than sit around waiting to die.
You are the top scholars of your day. I trust you are aware that there are countless links between Aaru and the Akasha?
Aaru and the Akasha? But...
I thought the Akasha was the Academia's greatest technological accomplishment, created years ago by the Dendro Archon to help her people access knowledge.
And you too? Do you not know either?
You've read the instruction manual, right? You tell them.
An instruction manual? The Akasha has an instruction manual? The Dendro Archon is a kind and thoughtful god indeed.
It used to sit on a shelf in the corner at the House of Dana. Not the most popular read. If the manual is to be believed, Aaru was in fact the original inspiration for the Akasha system.
What? But there are so few records about Aaru anywhere. And practically none of the scientific expeditions into the desert had anything to do with it.
Ah, but this is something you could not possibly have known. You may have heard many stories about the desert, but what is the most important aspect of history? Consider this a quiz. Anyone from Vahumana present?
I'm from Vahumana. It's, well, veracity.
Precisely. And a large part of veracity is the chronological order in which events occur. I may as well tell you. In the beginning, Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers, descended upon Sumeru. The glory of the heaven was within her. She brought life, oases, and knowledge to this land. Then she created the Jinn, enlightened them, and ordered them to serve her. Two other gods also walked upon this land where wisdom flowed in abundance, and the three met beneath the great green trees. It was the first and greatest alliance. We should speak with reverence of this covenant between the three, which transcended both time and life. For they promised that in Sumeru, wisdom would be shared with all. All the great changes in Sumeru's history began with the goddess of flowers. For King Deshret's sake, she pried into the secrets of Celestia, and for this was burned to ashes by the flames of wrath. So grieved was King Deshret by her passing, that he lost all interest in state affairs, and devoted himself instead to the knowledge that she had brought back. It was after learning of the technology from that floating island in the sky that he first conceived of Aaru. And so, the Akasha was inspired by Aaru, while the basis for Aaru itself came from Celestia's technology.
Well, you really just, like, jump from, like, how, like, it was made back then to an Aaru, like, was inspiration. And I believe it. That was a jump. But also, like, damn it, she literally died, like, the goddess flowers died for Aaru? Or, like, not for Aaru specifically, but, like, for the information that conceived Aaru later on? Interesting.
Well, if the two share a common technological origin, then connecting one system to the other is an entirely feasible idea.
Unbelievable. Have you no reverence at all for celestial technology?
No, I do, but there's no time for that. The schedule is too tight. Blame it on the deadline.
Perhaps you could try coming up with our cutoff dates.
You know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day? I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
Yeah, also, Sir Ibis, King, you don't plan on getting directly involved at all, do you?
Yes, well, you strike us more as having come to give a popular science lecture. Or, wait, does this count as more of a first-hand witness statement?
Neither. Anyway, this sounds like far too much work for me.
Still, if Aaru is so powerful, why didn't King Deshret use it for more ambitious ends?
Because it was never fully completed. King Deshret had grand plans, but he perished before they could come to fruition.
Okay, fair enough.
In the beginning, his wish was to create something that could rival the very world itself. The Lord of Flowers sacrificed everything for that ambition. What he desired, she bestowed, and thus was knowledge brought into the world. Her courage and sacrifice had to be honored with the most splendid of monuments, or King Deshret would surely have deemed it a grave injustice. And that monument, built from knowledge and technology, etched with a sacrificial and courageous love, even in its unfinished form, it deserves to be treasured. At that time, King Deshret said the following to the Lord of Dendro. Since we share an eternal covenant, I shall never be your enemy. Hence, the fruit of wisdom from the heavens is not to be devoured. Remember, it is not that I lack the power to become the enemy of wisdom. Yet you and she have taught me much and shown me kindness. For this, I cherish you both. In the end, Aaru was only used to store a portion of the souls. It was but a primitive form of the masterwork the king had envisaged. His final hope for Aaru was to return to the past, when she yet lived.
So the point you're making is, King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he only ceased his imperious ways out of affection for the Goddess of Flowers and the Dendro Archon. You could see this as an act of mercy, but you could also see it as the sentiments that lay between these 3 gods placing constraints on him. This was, after all, the foundation of the alliance between them.
This explains why Aaru was both a prison and a monument, and why the answer to the 3 questions was time.
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all manner of misfortune. This is as true for gods as it is for humans. Love is the same. It is both a prison and a monument. All right, let us pause the story here for now. Seeing as you've been so diligent, I'll offer a little help. Who's in charge again? Is it you two?
Yes, me and him.
Now then, close your eyes.
Okay, sir.
Wisdom hides in the space between the tangible and the intangible. It is to convey the incommunicable through the simplest of mediums. By the power of King Deshret, I shall grant you a glimpse into the unseen secrets that lie at the threshold of existence.
Please don't kill Dendro. Oh, okay. Is this a puzzle?
Where did this come from? Is it a new mechanism?
It looks more like some form of externalized information. You've rendered it visible?
Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge, the power of our king permits one to perceive ingenuities that do not belong to this world.
Puzzles.
This is no ordinary mechanism. It reflects the internal structure of Aaru. Whether you choose to increase or decrease, keep or discard. Come, use these to achieve the outcome you desire.
Looks mechanical to me. Better let me handle it, just in case. But wait, How do I get up there?
Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is.
Okay, well, I still like that kind of introduction. But also, I'm liking the information, but at the same time, it does feel like some parts of the dialogue is a little bit dragged out. Like, it could have been like... I like long conversations, but that could have been said in less words, I'm pretty sure. Some comments. But that's okay. How did so? No, that doesn't work. Oh, that... Okay. I forgot how to work these things. Wait, what? Oh.
Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Alhaitham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I've sent it to your screen. Do you see it?
Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. Herein lie verses written for the Yellow Sands. Looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret.
If so, I suggest you delete it.
Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aaru kept a record of this.
Well, as long as you're certain that this is strictly private information, that's fine.
It is unimportant.
All right, well, I guess I'll start now.
I'll try to remember it now that I think about it. Well, I already forgot it. There's something about the Yellow Sands? Anyways, but sorry, wow, okay, kill the we're not killing the three guys, but also, name three songs you recently listened to. Oh my lord, like, to be fair, as that recently that I can, you, like, I was literally, like, bathing my dogs to the music of Final Fantasy VIII, Paralives, and like, freaking Genshin, so, what I heard that I can remember, like, per se, I think the last song was Balam Garden, but I couldn't tell you for the life of me. I don't know how many songs passed, but I know that which songs, like from which games they were on. I'm gonna probably rewatch the list, I guess. You know, it's just that list. It has like 800 songs of video games in there. Well, but to be fair, yeah, mostly Final Fantasy and Genshin. Clair Obscur is also there, and Paralives is now too. Yeah. Did it do it right? Ooh! Oh, I like that.
Found some more. Sending them over to you now.
These are all reports about the Gurubad conflict.
Oh.
Can we delete them?
I'd say so. Most of this information has already been archived anyway.
What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed? What are we supposed to do if they come after us in the future?
They'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an academia in the future, let alone a Vahumana Darshan.
That is true, but like, wait, is deleting this important to make this happen? Maybe, I don't know, well, who am I to judge? But this feels like when you're like deleting information from your computer and you're like, do you really need this? Or like photos from your phone, oh, damn it.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, done. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out.
Do we need to delete everything though? I have questions. Yeah. We don't see, I guess the pillar was very quickly raised. I guess it cannot move. I'm not sure how that's gonna help. Okay, I see. Wait. Does the other one need to turn around? Yeah. Wait, I didn't say move. It returned. And this. Come on. Oh, come on! Okay. There we go. Nice. Keep moving. That's huge information. That has to be.
Another monument.
Hold on.
You're still reading it? How long is it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains records left by the artisans who built Aaru.
Is it important?
I guess so.
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to rely on my intuition to pick the parts worth keeping.
What about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King Deshret decided to silence them after the construction of Aaru was complete.
Sounds like pure mythology to me. Surely that kind of thing didn't really happen.
I mean, I don't think
the
you're
records
the judge for
do
that.
emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on various myths. Still, the artisans did leave details of their plans to survive, including blueprints for their escape route.
Even that got recorded? Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this first before I delete it.
Is that truly necessary? You won't be needing those.
I want a copy.
No, the blueprints are important. I want to keep them as a memento.
Well. Okay, so, but why didn't we keep it? If we could make copies of something, why didn't we keep everything? Ah! Sorry, I'm like...
I think that should just about do it.
It meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be good.
I gotta say, it's the strangest feeling, this cross between reality and the intangible. It's like drifting between life and death, or in and out of a dream, using my own hands to manipulate illusions that are forever out of reach.
Chasing dreams in the most literal sense. Definitely a novel experience.
What happens if my spirit just floats away?
That won't happen. Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate just yet if I were you. There's likely to be a phase 2 of this project.
All right. I'd better keep my wits about me then.
See, like, some conversations are dragged out a little bit. But, hey, I'm not complaining, you know, in that general sense. It's just, I feel like they're letting themselves a little bit into quite a bit. No.
I expected that the outside world no longer respected the ancient gods, but even so, I do find the tone of these youngsters to be dreadfully impolite.
It should hardly come as a surprise to you. I remember you saying the same thing last time.
I assumed that was just a one-off. I did not realize it was the norm.
Don't you think that young lad's matter-of-fact tone sounds familiar? It bears a rather uncanny resemblance to you, Goatee.
Okay,
Surely a sign that he is a man of rare intelligence.
Oh. The rest of them, though, much better. The blonde-haired one, for instance. So sincere. That's the kind of kid I can respect.
Oh, really? Well, what about your disciple, Nefer? She's about the furthest from sincerity that a person can get.
And now you hit the crux of the issue. Thoth is spouting lies again. He cares nothing for sincerity. He likes Nefer simply because her personality is just like his. Thus, in giving his approval to Nefer, Thoth is simply validating himself. The rest is but smoke and mirrors.
You have some nerve saying that. There really is no helping you two.
Shut up, chess rookie.
Oh, damn.
What nonsense is this? How dare you tell me to shut up?
How can you engage in such banal chitter-chatter at a time like this? Aaru has been opened. The glory and splendor of a bygone age is about to sweep over the earth like a flood. And you're here squabbling like petulant children. All three of you are insufferable. King Deshret was merciful, indeed, giving you a chance to be released from prison. I say, you should have been locked up for good.
Ah, but Bennu, look on the bright side. Had they not been released, we would not have been awoken.
Oh. You've been here this whole time. You should be scolding them along with me.
I miss Hermanubis. It's not a real reunion without him here.
And now you're avoiding the topic and talking to yourself. Why King Deshret designed your personality like this, I will never understand.
Wait, he designed?
Isn't this simply proof that our king supports my free will?
Oh, look at those two rust buckets. Suddenly, you two do not seem so bad after all.
Oh my god.
Here, here. If being stuck together for thousands of years fosters no friendship, I cannot say what would.
Naturally.
Okay. Wow. Okay, sorry. Oh my god, all video game music. I mainly only listen to Final Fantasy music. I have something to tell you. Go on ahead, Jimmy. Hopefully not before we get stuck into another conversation, but go ahead. But yeah, no. Music, video game music. Quite a bit, a lot of it. What was the last thing that I listened to wasn't video game music? There's a friend that introduced me to a singer that is called Lane, French singer. I kind of like her music, but again, I'm not very good with names, with artists, or in general, anything that doesn't require, like, I don't know, for me, remembering a fictional story. But yeah, no. Okay, I guess here, wait. Rest for a while. Where do I need to rest? Oh my god, I keep going in circles. Okay. Yo, kill those guys. No! Yo, we ain't killing friends. Can I talk to him? Oh yeah.
How's it going? Are things progressing smoothly?
Well enough, I suppose. You know how it is. The work itself is only half the problem. The other half is having to work with Alhaitham.
I'm sure the feeling is mutual. Honestly, though, I thought you two had already worked things out.
As if. Turns out working closely together is the best way to expose any tensions lurking beneath the surface. Besides, I just think that some people never change.
Agreed. Case in point, you didn't make sure I was out of earshot before you started complaining about me.
Old habits die hard.
What a friendship, though, in that sense. Like, imagine a friend. Okay, I know that I'm saying that Alhaitham is the best to, you know, like, listen to other people, but like, say you open your home to someone, and that someone like complains about you all the time behind your back, in like, or near you, or by you. I don't know. For me, it's like I guess I don't have Alhaitham's temperament to be like, you know what, like, whatever. I be like, the fudge, like, the fudge are under my roof. I don't know. And that's special. And I love Kaveh. I really do love Kaveh. But maybe because I wouldn't be mean to Kaveh, that I wouldn't know what would be Kaveh complaining or bad mouthing me behind someone's back. I don't know. It's this, and that's the thing. I don't know. These two guys, I don't think that I think that it would do marvels to the relationship if they didn't live together. I don't know. In terms of, like, you know, being friends that don't live together.
Actually, this is for your own good. Maybe if you spend a little more time listening to what other people have to say, you might actually realize that you're the problem.
Naivete is another old habit of yours.
I had assumed that you both volunteered for this project, like us forest rangers. But now I'm getting the sense that wasn't the case.
I don't think so, but they really are like freaking oil and water.
Definitely not. We were assigned to it by Lesser Lord Kusanali and Nephis.
As much as I'd love to be doing normal work for normal clients, these Titan projects are all that's on offer right now. Though I'm sure they wouldn't be roping us in if they had any better options. Just goes to show how short-staffed the academia really is.
But other than that, are you supposed to be the best of the best? And also, the place is kind of dying, you know?
I'm sure you've prepared yourself mentally, but I still feel the need to advise you to lower your expectations. It might make the process of working together a little less intolerable.
I know! Same to you! But if you already understood that, you should also know not to say the quiet part out loud.
Why don't you come help me with my forest patrols? Might help you avoid any further disagreements.
Good suggestion, but unfortunately, differences of opinion will always exist. Changing the nature of the work won't get rid of them.
For once, I actually agree. There is zero chance of us ever resolving our differences. Zero! But even so, the work must be done. Care for some coffee?
Well, I guess...
I'm glad to see you making progress.
Don't act so smug! It'd be nice if you made some too!
I feel like even I've made some progress today. In the past, I never would have dared to try and mediate a conflict between you two while you're both right there in front of me.
Apologizing probably makes it sound like I'm in the wrong, but... I'm sorry.
I was just kidding. Truth be told, I don't have any work to do at the moment, so I'm just here to kill some time.
How's Collei?
She's studying with Nicole. I'm not sure how she's getting along, but she seems to be in good spirits at least.
I wouldn't worry. Angelic affairs are probably above your pay grade anyway.
I know what you mean, but Cyno and I are still a little concerned for her. He said he'd go keep Collei company after he's finished training the mercenaries. I'm planning to join them myself shortly.
Collei will be okay. Have faith in her. Even we can see how much more confident and outgoing she's become in these past few years. Thanks to you and Cyno being there for her and providing guidance every step of the way, she can finally stand on her own 2 feet.
On her own 2 feet?
Does it feel bittersweet? Watching the younger generation grow up and move on?
No, not yet, at least. I was just thinking, I wish there was more I could do for everyone.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, she will. Just try to relax.
Okay, rest for a while. And I guess there wasn't else. Yeah, okay, you can't even talk to him. Okay, good. Oh, okay. What was I doing? Head to the entrance of the King Deshret's mausoleum. I forgot what was I doing. Ah, and I can only use her. Okay. Well, see, I feel that the story has like some sense of urgency of fixing the stuff, but at the same time it's dragging out the solutions. Again, it's just strange how they're like now making, you know, it's not the first Archon quest like this that it's very dragged. And I like stories. And I like content.
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of Sumeru as well?
Whoa! It's so big, the Crocodile King!
Greetings, Crocodile King.
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Sounds like you really care about her.
Oh.
Yes, although to be exact, it is a mixture of both concern and curiosity that I feel.
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering how she's doing.
Wait a moment.
Can you check? That's weird.
What is it?
I tried calling out to Apep, but there was no response. This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on taking care of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that Apep agreed to help Nahida. Guessing she made a bad impression on you or something.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not. I don't think that I remember the story if I ever saw it, or I just never saw it.
The story begins a long time ago. Al-Ahmar was always a wishful thinker where the Dendro Dragon was concerned. Without consulting her, he decided to list her among the 7 pillars, and declared his own power to be far superior to hers. That was when our king was at the height of his power. Ibis Goti and I were no match for him, and so we chose to submit and serve as his ministers. But not Apep. No, she never thought much of him. To Apep, Al-Ahmar's pride and sense of superiority were nothing but ignorance and hubris. In fact, they fought numerous times, but usually the battle ended in a draw. In the end, King Deshret coveted the power of Celestia, only to end up corrupted by knowledge. His final act was to trick the dragon into swallowing him whole, leaving her to bear the torment of his sins. The Dendro Dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. She hated Al-Ahmar and what he represented. All the gods, all the power they wielded. And so, her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis comes as a great surprise indeed. It makes one wonder whether, perhaps, the Dendro Archon assisted her in the past.
Yep, Nahida did her a huge favor.
Oh, wait, was there some... Oh, I can't see the dialogue, wait. Why not? You tell Sobek about Nahida, how Nahida helped to free Apep from her suffering.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long years of torment. As much as she loathes the 7, Apep knows kindness when she sees it. No wonder she was willing to make an exception.
Yeah, that's the sense we got from dealing with her too.
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. And this despite the fact that she symbolizes life itself. How ironic. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity and gods.
We'll keep that in mind. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with Apep?
Maybe we should go and pick her up?
For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. Just to be on the safe side, why don't we grab anyone who isn't busy right now and go look for her? I'm alright, Paimon. Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment was effective.
But also, can you help us now? Oh.
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Okay, I need these. Nice. We really need to just see like a little bit close. Well, anyway. We need a human Apep. Or a human looking Apep, you know. Nice.
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further. One ought not expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how beautiful that oasis is, and how much hope it brings.
You dare appraise my being?
Yeah?
No, I'm expressing my gratitude. I want to thank you for sharing your precious life force with me.
Interesting.
Awake already. You are more resilient than I thought.
Apep. I feel much better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's Ley Lines will be competently managed.
Fair enough.
If I suffer any ill effects from the Ley Lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible. And you would not enjoy being held to account by me.
Don't you already have something to account her for way before? Okay, but sure. Yes, ma'am.
I understand what you require, but I would assume this task even if you did not demand it. Sumeru is my responsibility. I must resume my duties as soon as possible.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize how unextraordinary your strength is.
My god.
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Then hold steady. We go forth.
Well, I'll be. Is that Apep?
Yes, you'll be.
Do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum of King Deshret?
I see that after all this time, El Ahmar's menagerie of ministers remain as vile as ever.
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven Pillars.
Oh my god.
What a nauseating thought. You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail on my way over. Goodness knows what hovels they crawled from. Why do all the creatures of this world remain so lowly after all this time?
What did you do with them?
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets? Uller, this is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again, unless absolutely necessary.
Okay, well that's at least...
Then I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
Thank you for helping, Nahida.
It matters not to me. Simply refrain from bothering me again.
Okay, okay. I mean... playable character placed in the future.
A force to be reckoned with. At times like this, I feel glad that she has no interest in any of this.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there.
Oh, these are the creatures that we're holding to her?
We made it!
Oh my god.
Huh? Wait, that voice! It's...
Soroush.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna fall!
Oh my god. Poor thing. Oh. Well, I mean, they all fly. Well, no. Actually, no. We didn't catch everyone. Oh, yeah. I've got you. No, yes, like the only one flying is fine. Wow.
Well, that's a relief. A pair of safe hands indeed.
My
the
god.
Dendro Archon's familiars. They are the last thing I expected to see here.
Actually, yeah.
Wait, what are the R&R doing here? Don't you guys hate the desert?
Maybe the force is
Obviously,
force.
I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting them with my Pari powers the whole way here. Oh, you seem pretty nervous. Is it because there are too many people around? Not just people. It's all these non-human beings, too. It's hard on them. I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake.
Oh.
I appreciate your support so much. Thank you all. I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once I'm done, I'll gather everyone to discuss our next steps. Traveler, Paimon, shall we find a place for our friends to stay?
Sure.
Awesome! Let's go! Well, first I have some questions.
Ooh. We have more. You answer Nahida's questions, bringing her up to speed on everything that has happened. But we have more. But now that we have the Archon, like, do we still need the project? I guess, just so the Archon doesn't go again into a coma.
Okay, I think that covers everything. Thank you. We can get going now.
But also, we ain't killing Nahida. That's out of the question. Absolutely no. Heck no. Yo. Oh. Do I remember? Arasata, Aradash? I don't remember. Like no, not the Aranada's names. Aravalika? Maybe Aravalika, perhaps? I'm not sure. No! Ararikan. I don't remember this guy. I think we had to find him in a lot of places. Anyway, I don't remember every one of you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm like, what's a whoosh? Oh, are they following me? Oh my god. Oh wait, no, I'm trapped. Okay, I guess they're following me? My god, they are following me. Oh my lord. Also, okay, but when you wake up floating on it bed, just remember I told you to kill her. Hey, if I'm floating on my bed, I'm like, I don't know what I can do with floating on bed's ability, but if I can put that to gain some money or like, I don't know, being dissected and stuff, I'm sorry, no, I'm getting started, not dissected, please. If I can make some money out of that, like, hey, if you can pay some bills, I wouldn't be against that. What can you do with floating on your bed ability? I could float anywhere else. Oh, poor thing! What? Oh, and they didn't give him a voice. Damn it. What? I can't. Big Dendro Dragon threw us across the sky. So scary and so many Nara here. Cheer up, Arapas. They're all looking at us. Wait, they're all looking at us? Surely all those Nara can't see us. Nara are always so busy walking here and there. Hide, don't let the Nara catch us. They can have the pot, but wait, no. The Nara can't take the pot. My sister said I can look after it. Huh? The Nara are coming.
Hello, everyone. It's only us.
Can't they see? Can the rest see? No, they can't they? Oh, Lord of Dendro, Nara, Rinoa, and White Floaty. Lord of Dendro, Nara, Rinoa, and Paimon, it's been a long time.
It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here. Especially since you don't like the Voluka. Is everyone back in Purana doing well?
Araha is a Basara tree. Basara trees protect banana. So that means Araha is protecting Banarana. Don't worry, everyone who stayed behind will do their best to protect their home, and we'll do our part too.
Everyone's here. Good.
Where were you though?
Are you okay? You look like you were about to pass out back there.
What?
Then you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me.
Tarouge, the mighty red floaty. Red floaty, I guess. We have white floaty and red floaty.
Oh, excuse me! Are you comparing me to Paimon?
Well, Ararikan think it suits you.
I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see, the situation is critical, and everyone is very busy with their various tasks, so...
No. Need help? Arapas can help. We can all help. Arapas brought the pot to make soup. Very delicious. I remember who you are. But also, why didn't... Why... It's a small group of Aranaras. They could have been voiced. All of us are here to help. Arabalika, Ararikan, Arapas, Aradashan, Arayuta, Arasata, and Arasasha will all help.
I can't thank you enough.
Oh my god.
Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aaru, processing excess information, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I'm sure you'll find it all very straightforward.
You?
I can help too. Just let me know where I'm needed.
I don't know where to put you. Together. Oh my god. What are we doing? I don't know if okay, you have to really give me a great reason why add the Aranaras to the story. Not that I'm against them, but also the boys would have been nice. But also, what can they do other than manipulate dreams? Like, can they help kind of reprogram Aaru in that sense? I don't know. Lord of Dendro, Arabalika has something important to tell you. On our way out of Banarana, we saw some Nara talking in secret. Male Nara up to no good.
Up to no good?
Oh, Fatui? Yes, 2 Nara sneaking around at Caravan Ribat.
That definitely sounds suspicious.
From our own people?
Traveler, Paimon. I have other work to attend to here that needs to take priority. Could I trouble you to investigate the situation Arabalika spoke of? No problem. Leave it to us.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm counting on you.
Are they gonna be alright here in the desert? Do they need a...
There's one other thing.
Oh.
If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them. Is that acceptable to everyone?
Fair enough. Well, if we really have to... They're too shy. I guess we have no choice. Don't be afraid, Arapas. You make the most delicious soup. Everyone will like you.
There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there.
But when you can't... Okay.
Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gaze meets yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams.
Okay. And Nahida gently raises her hand. You don't know what she did, but you feel a wonderful presence, like something out of a lovely dream indeed. And there's a continue button. Every time that I look at the continue, if there's a continue button down there or not, literally, the moment I see it and it's not there, the thing disappears. Not kidding. And Kirara, I don't know what she's trying to do, but she's playing all over the place here. Anyways, but wait, she's saying it as if she did it to us when she did it to the Aranara. We're not the Aranara. Sunlight trickling through the branches, glistening like gold leaf. The trees chanting softly in the breeze as the flowing water plays a symphony. Your heart swells up like a balloon as it fills with happiness. As it feels, as it is feels. I don't know. As it feels. There are many terrible things yet to be resolved, but in this moment all you feel is peace, friendship, and love as you stand side by side with dozens of other creatures together in the forest. The people around you turn their heads and scan their surroundings. They hear it too, ancient voices speak from the forest, soothing everyone's hearts. Do not fear, do not be afraid, do not be overcome by the storm.
Do not fear. We will face it together. This too shall pass.
I don't know the whole... I do not get why the whole scene, but I guess it's nice that she's giving nice dreams, but I think she could have done that without, like, the Aranara, but who knows, maybe she does need that. Well, Nara are looking this way. Uh-oh. It's okay, it's okay. Arabalika will protect you all. Okay. What about you, Arapas? You won't make soup? Does anyone comment at all? There's only one guy that you can talk to. No, he doesn't want to talk. Who are you anyways? Weird. Okay, well, these two, interesting. That's fine. Head to Aaru's shop, I guess. Hopefully, I didn't explore the whole area. Hopefully there was no one to be missed other than the Aranaras. Oh, Nahida, I don't know where she went. Oh. And we're not killing the plants, even though they need voices. Oh.
Ah, everyone's here. Wonderful.
Oh, sorry, the auto.
Dendro Archon, you're back.
Yes.
Are you recovering all right? You mustn't push yourself too hard.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for your concern.
The scholars update Nahida on the progress of Aaru's renovation.
I see. Using the power of Aaru to reboot the Akasha and gain access to Irminsul. It's a sound plan, although... I regret to be the bearer of bad news, but with the state that Irminsul is currently in, it's impossible to access via traditional means. Even the Akasha won't change that.
Damn it, so all the work we have done so far, useless. But also, do you have better ideas?
Alas, we had feared this may be the case.
And what about non-traditional means?
Non-traditional means?
She did say
Are you
traditional means.
saying?
Desperate times call for new measures.
Oh, don't give me the... we're not gonna know. Caravan Rivat. Oh, Scaramouche is there. Wait, did they suspect Scaramouche? Anyways, we have 5 minutes, so I'm a little bit afraid people... Oh, no, I did say that I'm gonna give another 5 minutes, so we have 10 minutes. Okay, let's see as much as we want. So the Kirara is looking at me with eyes of like, keep petting me. So I'm petting my dog on the side, so sorry I'm playing with one hand. Okay, trying. Okay, there we go. You okay?
Hey, we're here!
Nope.
Ah, it's you. Is there a situation?
Kind of. Oh, so Nefer was the only one that wasn't busy?
The Aranara have good intuition when it comes to people. In other words, there may well be a traitor among us.
Okay, so here's my thing. I suspect they may have seen Scaramouche, they may have seen the Wanderer talking with this Fatui person. Okay? Did my dog just growl at me? Or did she growl at something else? I don't know. I'm just gonna bring her. There's Kirara. Say hi. Sorry, I'm gonna keep her in my lap just because... I don't know. Did you growl at me or something else? Oh, maybe she's growling at the TV. She... whenever she sees like a being with... Well, most of the time with ears, big ears, so that looks like animal-like, she's gonna growl at them. Anyways, let's move on.
Given everything that's going on, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't.
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence broker, I trust you have a solution?
Not one that I'm willing to volunteer. What's in it for me?
Let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations. Whatever business you're in, an avenue to demonstrate your abilities could never hurt.
I like the sound of that. Glad we're on the same page.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at Caravan Rebot knows who you are.
I take it you've read the files on everyone in the area?
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees, and am more or less up to date on where everyone stands.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as suspicious, I've identified 3 names. The Aranara saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect. The other person was probably just a messenger, and in all likelihood has already left Caravan Rebot.
Everyone is heading for the desert per the evacuation order. Anyone willing to turn back at this stage is almost certainly with the Fatui.
There's no way it was a spur-of-the-moment decision to act at a time like this. This spy must have been planted long ago. We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings of a plan.
Cyno and Nefer quickly exchange intel and narrow down the relevant information. Thank God that continue button is there.
I see. Your suspicions are well-founded. I'd be watching him too if I were you.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed. He hasn't made any recent purchases that would indicate he came into some cash.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move. I can handle it. I'm not based in Sumeru, so barely anyone at Caravan Rebot knows who I am.
And you're certain you've never encountered this person in NOD-KRAI?
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides Jet. There's no way he could have seen my face before. Cyno, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises any red flags, I'll bring him toward the main road.
Understood. I'll take it from there.
Excellent. Well, it's a pleasure working with you.
Well, like freaking effort just making connections again in her, like, homeland. But also, you never listen to my warnings. Not killing my friends. We can kill the enemy, perhaps. Or even then, I don't know, I have still questions for the enemy, though. Where are we going? Oh, wait, we needed to go up there? Okay, so not fully down here. Ah, okay. Ah, sorry. This is our suspicious guy? Oh. Not an interesting person. Plain NPC.
Darker skin, scars, frequents the desert, and has ample combat experience. Nothing unusual about how he dresses or acts. What's that he's looking at? A coin. Interesting. Could that be how his contact paid him? Conveniently discreet for someone trying to hide any unexplained income. And yet it could be highly valuable. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I don't suppose you happen to see a lady wearing a hat?
Ma'am, what are you doing in Caravan Rebat all by yourself? The main group evacuated some time ago. Didn't you pass them on the road?
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along the way. I didn't want to miss out on potential business, so I told her to go on ahead and meet the client while I retraced our steps. I didn't think it would be so late by the time I found it. And then there was a terrible sandstorm. I guess I must have taken a wrong turn, because I didn't see any large groups on my way here.
Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe side, could you describe this friend of yours?
Sure. She has blonde hair, and she was wearing a hat and a white dress. You'd definitely know if you'd seen her.
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies. During this exceptional time, the Core of 30 are under orders to be extra cautious when dealing with unknown people, whoever they might be.
I understand. Well, sir, is there anything else you need to know? If not, I'd better try and catch up with them.
Hey, wait! They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last few people anyway. We have plenty of carts, so one more won't be a problem.
That would be amazing. Traveling with a group will be much safer. I'll have to pay you for your trouble.
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now. Wait here a moment. Once I'm done packing up, I'll take you to join the rest of the group.
All right, thanks. Let me know if you need a hand carrying anything.
No need for that. I'm strong enough for both of us.
Okay. Well, I wish there was some way I could repay you. Guess it's my lucky day, running into someone who knows what they're doing here. You might have just saved my life, you know?
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important that it's worth risking your life to get back? I hope for your sake that it's priceless.
Actually, I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help. But be sure to keep it to yourself, or we could both be in big trouble.
Oh, really? Sounds mysterious.
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most legitimate means. We have to be very discreet when we're selling them. That's why I had to go looking for the missing cargo alone.
Ah, no wonder. Well, ma'am, in that case, it turns out that maybe there is something you could do for me.
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap. Think carefully before you ask. We don't want to ruin our relationship before we even hit the road.
I'm sure that won't be a problem. My issue is, I have something that's a little difficult to sell on as well. Take a look at this.
The mercenary reveals the old coin in his can. Thanks to her dealings in NOD-KRAI, Nefer has seen plenty of boutiques in her time and recognizes it as a very rare, high-value item. High-value item. The ancient coin used to pay off the mercenary made of pure gold. At first glance, it's hard to discern its country of origin. If sold to an astute collector, it would fetch a very high price. Bring flints. We need flints in this case.
Pure gold. That's quite something. How'd you come across it? Dig it out of some ancient tomb?
If you look hard enough, there are many treasures to be found in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion, so he's on the lookout for an opportunity to make a quiet trade. Surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands? I hope I won't be attracting the wrath of my competitors by helping you sell this.
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment after losing some money. I'm under enough pressure as it is without having to deal with them. On the off chance anything went wrong, I'd never get my money back.
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with cash flow problems want to see. Well, in that case, I think we can work something out.
As it happens, I'm just about done packing. Shall we make a move?
Sure. Let's walk and talk.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am. I don't know how this happened. One thing led to another, and look how it ended up. I just hope our client doesn't get spooked and cancel their order.
Fingers crossed. But either way, life goes on, and we all have to make a living somehow.
Still want to miss the whole dialogue. Yeah, sometimes they can really just do not calculate that. Oh. Kirere is barking at, well, growling at him. Oh.
Hands where I can see them.
Nice.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What are you doing?
Why is his voice changing that much? Or is it me? Am I crazy? Maybe.
This is the coin? Good.
Wow.
Sadly, you won't have the chance to spend it.
Oh. Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's Matra are a well-oiled machine nowadays.
Well,
unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Thanks to you, we have secured the evidence. Here's what's gonna happen.
Cyno nods to the group, then turns and leaves with the suspect. Before long, he returns with the intel he got out of the suspect.
Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill. That's where he's meeting his contact.
Great work. Candace tells me your interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years.
But also, where is she?
Looks like it's over to you for the next step.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their activity from the air.
Fine. I'll be quick.
Nice.
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this, we're to meet up at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Got it. Will do.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come with me.
Okay. Then Paimon's coming with you.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation, right? Meaning, you have to be quiet?
Paimon? Yeah. Are you sure about this?
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot. Like everyone says, if you never try, you'll never know. Besides, being the best guide in Teyvat has to count for something. This should be a piece of cake.
Fine. Join me if you want. But be warned. If anything goes wrong, I'll have to gag you and shove you into a bush.
No need! Paimon will be super careful. Promise!
Good. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Because she can fly?
Coming!
That is a weird instance of Paimon leaving us. Also, okay, quest progress. We're gonna leave it here, people. Wow, okay, Paimon is with us. That's super strange. Okay, last save confirmed. Okay, we're gonna leave it from there. We're gonna... Oh, sorry, my dog is like doing the cutest movements ever, and I have to move. Okay, people. Oh, damn it. She's on my lap, like being a baby right now. She's just like all four, like, oh my god, like all four of her paws are up there, and she's just like dragging her head along, like going against me. I don't know how to say it, but oh, she's so cute. Anyways, people, you didn't kill anyone. You're gonna regret it later. Absolutely not. We're not killing our friends. Anyways, people, I thank you all for watching. For those watching now later or before, I really appreciate you all. Special thanks to Jimmy and Instagramin. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, other than that, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow on Twitch, and you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, whatever is your cup of tea. I forgot to mention that earlier, but hey, now I'm saying it. And yeah, we will continue the Archon quest until next week. I really wish that I could continue it like right now, tomorrow, or that I could just go on and on, but these quests are beginning to be 9 hours each, so yeah, we're kind of like we're gonna do it. If not, we're gonna run out of like Genshin Monday stuff to do, and I'm counting the things that we can do, and they're becoming even less and less. I literally just completed the Crimson, oh my god, the Wind Peak, oh my god, I'm forgetting. The Dormant Port area, I just completed that. Not the Temple of Space, but the Dormant Port area. I think I only have one quest there that I can do, and that's on my own time. Anyways, people, that's on my own time, but whenever we don't have Archon's quests or mini events or limited time events, like, I really have... I'm eating my Genshin content, so anyways, we'll see what we will do when it comes to that, but that's okay. If not, hey, Honker Spiral is just right about the corner. I just saw an ad and it looked amazing. I don't know. I'm just saying that maybe I need more space in my PlayStation. But anyways, people, I'll see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy XII. We have to continue that. If we want to finish Final Fantasy XII, we need to play Final Fantasy XII, and for that to happen, well, we need the time to play it. And well, after that, yeah, we'll go into another title, but for the moment we need to finish Final Fantasy XII and Resident Evil 0 on Friday. When we finish that, we'll get to Reanimal. Anyways, people, damn it, why did it, oh sorry, my chat went up and down for some reason, but yeah, anywho, have a good night in 9 hours. I don't know, it feels like 9 hours at this point. Genshin Tuesday then, oh damn it, no, Genshin Monday, we'll keep it to Monday. Anywho, people, have a good night, guys, take care, see you tomorrow, and oh my god, let me see, there we go. My dog is so cute, Kirara, I cannot move you. We're just gonna stay here, I guess, for the next 30 minutes or so. Okay.